In this episode of Bear TV News, we check out Hillbilly Days, sit in on English table reading, hang out with our softball team, and much more. Hello UPike viewers, and welcome to the April 25th, 2024 edition of Bear TV News. I'm Trey Barnett.
And I'm Amanda Tharp. We are covering all the recent news at UPike and in our community.
This past weekend, Hillbilly Days took over the town of Pikeville, and reporter Alex Lindsay has all the details.
Wednesday, April 17th marked the start of the annual Hillbilly Days Festival held in downtown Pikeville area. We spoke with Mitch Chase, who helps oversees the festival, on what to expect leading up to and during the event.
Wednesday, setup day. There's a lot of traffic throughout the downtown area, just all the vendors trying to get set up and make sure that they're in the right spots to get ready for the weekend to come. Thursday, as far as the daytime, it's pretty calm. Later in the evening, after people get off work and the kids get out of school, Carnival gets moving and the streets start to fill up.
The Hillbilly Days Festival was founded in 1977, making 2024 its 47th annual showing. Even after all this time, the festival still draws over 100,000 people to the streets of Pikeville to experience the event and culture of Appalachia.
People look forward to Hillbilly Days every year, knowing that the Hillbilly Days is coming, ready to get their funnel cake or their favorite food that they come to Hillbilly Days for.
As being a fun time for the community, this event also gives back to a good cause. Every year, the festival raises money for the Shriners Hospital.
As far as Hillbilly Days, the biggest thing about Hillbilly Days is the reason why we have it is to make sure that the kids are taken care of, because portions of the funds raised through Hillbilly Days go to the Shriners. Awesome opportunity to be able to get funds to be able to take care of kids in need.
And this is Alex Lindsay, and you're watching Bear TV News.
Speaking of Hillbilly Days, reporter Andrew Stratton was there as well this past weekend, and he found himself in a particularly hairy situation.
On Friday, April 19th, the Appalachian Center for the Arts hosted their first annual Beard and Mustache competition. Bearded participants gathered to be judged in 4 different categories: longest beard, thickest beard, most stylish, and best presentation. The event played out to an engaged and enthused audience. The winners included Pike Central's own Jason Johnson, who took home the longest beard award. A particular crowd favorite was a man everyone called the Starfish. He was awarded best presentation after wowing the judges with his dance moves. The app says they plan on holding this competition every year going forward. Reporting for Bear TV News, I'm Andrew Stratton.
While there was a lot of great food at the vendor booths in downtown Pikeville this past weekend, some even more unique options were available right here on campus. I got to take part in an exclusive event open only to UPike students.
Welcome to the first edition of Taste the World, an event where international students get to represent their home countries through the universal language of food.
The reason for putting on this event for our international students is because our international students do come from all across the world, and I wanted to put on an event that'll let them celebrate their culture, their heritage, and their home country.
Today, there were representations from South American countries such as Argentina, Colombia, Chile, and Venezuela. Taste of the World is proof of the beauty of multiculturalism, where every bite tells a story and every dish forms a bridge between continents.
Events like this contribute to the overall student experience and campus community because it does highlight our students who do come from all across the world. With our school being a small school, we usually tend to just deal with people from around this area, or even from the region. By bringing these cultures up and bringing these countries out, it does give the campus opportunity and the ability to experience and learn new things.
In part of Central America, we have Mexico and El Salvador. We also have countries like Canada, India, New Zealand, and Kenya. Through these events like these, our campus becomes a vibrant tapestry of cultures, where every flavor tells a story and every dish brings us closer together.
What do vampires, World War II, Irish politics, and megachurches have in common? They are all featured in fantastic research being done by UPike English students. On Monday, April 22nd, UPike Assistant Professor of English, Cody Jarman, hosted Reading Day roundtables, where students from 2 advanced English courses presented on contemporary, post-colonial literature and literary theory. If you are interested in getting involved with the English program and their club, email Professor Jarman at codyjarman@upike.edu.
Let's swing into action with reporter Oliver Saunders with the latest highlights from the U-Pike softball game.
In today's news highlight for Bear TV News, the University of Pikeville softball team went head-to-head against Tennessee Wesleyan University.
Extremely happy the way we play. They're a good team, one of the top hitting teams in the conference. We held them to a few hits in that first game.
As the game went on and the crowd cheering on their team, it all came down to one last pitch, which turned into a home run and causing the Bears to lose by 2 points.
Unfortunately, it just came down to one hit, and it just happened to be a home run and got beat 1-0. But second game, I thought we played well. I thought we had the chances, and we were probably maybe a play or two away from winning that one. But sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. So, but it was two good teams and two good games today.
Overall, the Bears played hard and didn't lose hope throughout the game. Well, the Bears had a heck of a game today. I'm Oliver Saunders, and you're watching Bear TV News.
Recently, U-Pike Theater hosted a production of the musical Little Shop of Horrors at the Appalachian Center for the Arts in downtown Pikeville. U-Pike faculty member Stephanie Richards served as a technical director, and the cast consisted almost entirely of U-Pike students. Ethan Hobson starred as Seymour, with Amy Smallwood as the voice of Audrey II. The fabulous Greek chorus consisted of myself, Elena Mae Dodd, and Zoe Howard. U-Pike Theater will return with at least 2 more productions next semester.
With graduation right around the corner, U-Pike has created several different ways to reward students after a long semester. Reporter Mackenzie has more.
The University of Pikeville hosted their 3rd annual Masquerade Ball Fairy Tale Edition in collaboration with the Thrive Counseling Center. I had the opportunity to speak with Thrive counselor Glenna Rogers, and here's what she had to say about the event.
We have a student mental health committee, and we would meet on Tuesdays and talk about the process. The student committee would vote on what they wanted to eat, and just the fairy tale was the theme this year. So that's how it came together. It came together pretty smoothly. This is our 3rd annual. We started it obviously 3 years ago, and it's gotten bigger every year. So I'm hoping that every year it will continue to get bigger.
The Masquerade Ball is a small part of a series of events called Springfest that the university does to reward students at the end of the spring semester. Students were able to dance the night away with fellow classmates all evening long.
This event has been really fun so far. I'm very sad because my boyfriend is not attending. So I would recommend this event to future students. However, make sure to RSVP on campus groups so they have enough food. I would absolutely come back to this event again next year, hopefully with my boyfriend.
I'm Mackenzie Smith, and this is Bear TV News.
Have you heard any good music lately? The U-Pike Bluegrass Ensemble recently gave a free public performance in Booth Auditorium on Sunday, April 14th. Additionally, the Bluegrass Ensemble performed at Hillbilly Days, where they took home a second-place trophy. In related news, U-Pike Assistant Professor Slade Denman is putting together a wind orchestra that he will be conducting. The inaugural performance will be at the Mountain Arts Center in Prestonsburg, Saturday, June 29th at 7 p.m.
A recent severe weather outbreak tore through Kentucky and surrounding states, causing considerable damage. U-Pike's Department of Public Safety worked hard to warn students about danger and what they should do in the event of inclement weather. We had a reporter visit with them, learn more about this process.
Today we visit the Public Safety Department to how to take better precaution when bad weather arrives.
The Public Safety Department, obviously we're a 24/7 department, and we use all the computer technology that is available to us to monitor and track storms. We've been tracking the storms actually all day today. We've been in contact with the Pike County Emergency Management. We've been in contact with the Jackson Weather Service.
During the visit, we gained better insight on where to go during tornadoes.
In a tornado event, we recommend you go into the very center part of the building. If that's not possible, your bathroom, the inner part of the hallway, or the stairwells. Those are your designated emergency safe havens.
To stay updated when things like this happens, we were informed to download the Bear Alert app, which helps take better precaution.
Well, I'd recommend, if you have not yet, to please download the Bear Alert app on your phone.
Make sure you have that. Make sure you have your phone fully charged.
Make sure that you're aware of the event and stay safe. But the main thing is just keep a weather eye out and just use some common sense.
Graduation is fast approaching, and today we want to highlight another film and media arts senior student.
Many students have their own college experience, but Oliver explains how UPike has been a roller coaster.
The most challenging part of my senior year, honestly, has been facing the adversity, dealing with specifically finishing in the courses that I need to finish in, regarding language like Spanish, or just trying to make sure all my content is ready for after I graduate, earning jobs that I need to earn in my field.
Saunders goes into depth on his personal experience through athletics in school, networking with his peers and professors.
The highlight of my senior year so far has been being able to compete with my teammates on the track and field team. Even though I initially came with the football team on a scholarship, being able to run with those who are competing day in and day out, giving their all blood, sweat, and tears has been the most prized possession thing, honestly. The most that I will miss about UPike are the professors trying to make me better through academics and through understanding my purpose in life.
Nevertheless, the senior speaks on what he plans to do after college.
After graduation, I see myself behind the camera or in the editing field of study per se, hopefully with either Hulu or Netflix.
At the end of the day, Oliver tells us his purpose in college.
My purpose in college is to set the standard for young African American males, because in this day and age, African American males are not seen as young educated people.
After talking to Oliver, it seems like he has had an amazing and unforgettable time here at the University of Pikeville. My name's Kirsten Callahan, and you're watching Bear TV News.
Well, that's all for today's show. We'll be back next week for more updates on the UPike community. I'm Amanda Tharp.
And I'm Trey Barnett. This has been the April 25th, 2024 edition of Bear TV News. Stay classy, Bears.